Hello, hello again. Said I was going to stream some runs tonight. I have had a very busy day, so I don't have as much time as I would like. Hopefully soon I'll be able to devote more time. And I know Diablo 4 release, I'm definitely going to be gaming more. Um, Not sure the audience has much overlap between roguelites and ARPGs. I know they're both my favorite genres, but jumping into Inkbound today, I'm testing some more audio output. I have a better mic on its way. Hopefully I'll get it next week. I'm just using a HyperX headset now, so it is a little muffled at times, hard to hear me. I also talk under my breath sometimes as well, so trying to improve on that. I'll lower the game sounds a little. This song quest I cannot complete. Like, it's going to take me a while to attune this C because it takes so many different vestiges to finish. But I do have a fix, like a temporary fix for this, so we don't get that annoying sound in the first levels. And I'll show everybody else how to do it, but it's pretty pretty straightforward. But as soon as I did it, I was like, oh, thank God, I can do this every time. We will hear it for a couple seconds, but I will show everyone how to stop that annoying sound. Because once you get to this quest line, it may take you multiple runs to finish it. We did hit Inkbound, so we are the top ranked level they currently have. I beat one with Magma Miner in Inkbound. I think I did this offline because I got into Inkbound level with the obelisk, the broken obelisk run, where I was just gaining more shields and one-shotting them almost with some of the vestiges I had. I do think one of those vestiges is bugged. I was looking on the Discord for it and I couldn't find it, but again, I haven't had much time, so hopefully I have more time to kind of look into that. It was a green vestige doing a lot of damage, but the spikes were also doing a lot. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much about the past videos. Mosscloak is probably somewhat boring for some, but it is one of the easier classes, I think, just because it's more fleshed out. It doesn't really have a bad build. You know, poison works, crit works, just grabbing whatever ascension you work. Like, you can mix and match pretty much anything with Mosscloak, and he can win. It may be a little more difficult. I haven't lost with Mosscloak and Magma in a while, since kind of like first starting almost. But it definitely, there are some tough fights still, even with the stronger classes. So I was going to run a quick one with him, hopefully. Kind of test out. It looks like my audio levels are pretty good right now. I may bump down the game sound just a little bit more. But like I said, once I get the new mic, I think this will be less of a problem, but hopefully we can kind of just work with it for now. But let's get started. Not too much to test. I am streaming at the same time that the actual Inkbound devs are streaming, and they have some pros, or, you know, I think they're doing a special where they're kind of showing how to climb the ranks. So I'm perfectly fine with people being over there or jumping over to the main Inkbound stream, because the devs and everyone that they've invited have a love for the game, and we'll be going through a lot of tips where I'm just kind of doing a let's play, you know, these are the types of decisions I make type thing. So feel free, hop over to the Play Inkbound stream right now. It's going on with the devs, and I know they've listed that they're going to invite some people. But anyway, I'm going to jump into the run. I said I was going to be back tonight. I do still have a lot of things to do, but I want to try to get one, if not two runs done. So I'm just going to jump right into the Mosscloak get him cleared on the Inkbound level, and then maybe I'll focus on the more difficult classes, seeing multiple types of builds. I am still going to play Inkbound even when Diablo 4 is out. It'll probably be 1 or 2 runs a day. So it will be a little less time, but I'm definitely still going to play it. I do really enjoy where this game is going. I mean, just being early access, I loved Monster Train, and the devs, this seems like a passion project for them. And this is probably one of the better early access games I've played, so let's just jump right in. This may be a little quicker, or it may not. As I get into it, I still like to discuss at least the decision making. I'm not doing a play-by-play. Oh, here we go. Okay. All villains difficulty is increased. Here's our horrible sound. Here's what you do. Go to your settings, go to audio, BGM, just turn it off. Okay? You have no background music for now. But you still get your little, your little sounds. I think they'll still talk to you as well. So just turn the BGM off whenever you're in one of these areas with that horrible Dumb and Dumber, do you know the worst sound in the world is? Just turn your BGM all the way down. All right, I kind of like the spiked or dodge on him, and I think I just fought this boss with Obelix, so let's go with the Cinder, spiked or dodge. Sometimes you can miss this and not get any spiked or dodge. Here's dodge right here. And I do really love this early. With your dash, you just get a free evasion, so I should finish this quest pretty decently. I'm going to try to not take Blink as often, but on this class, depending on what I pick, I may pick Blink. I love increased dash range. This and Distant Flurry are both great talents. In my opinion, they just help you hit so much more on the battlefield. Alright, so damage resist, extra HP, will reserve. This is not as bad as I thought it was, but you have to be really careful and pick up good vestiges that kind of give you some natural cooldown resist and natural willpower. And then you don't even have to pick up your orbs, right? Just when you really need them in danger. So Wit's Thief isn't as bad as I thought it was. Still, it's definitely not the first one I'm going to take. I will just take that they get extra HP. Again, on Mosscloak, I can take harder challenges, but I kind of want to run through this quick. Okay, we can turn our music back up a little. I'm also going to turn these down a little, just in case, just so it is a little easier to hear me. I definitely don't want it to be silent and just my voice. The first video I recorded, I think I accidentally did that. But hopefully I'll resolve all the audio stuff soon with the new mic. Okay, this is my favorite potion. I make so many mistakes that just getting 20 shield is like, oops, I left myself in all of this stuff. Oh, I can just use this 20 shield potion and not die. Alright, strong class. Strong classes, I always go quilling cages. It gives you more options. Getting a lot of bindings early is good. I just try not to fill up my bindings with grays and greens. Some people may like to make like 1 week binding, but I feel just kind of having a nice spread helps you solve more problems in the battles. Okay, these guys have the hit me and I take max health damage, which I really hate. I am only being attacked by 1, so I may do something awkward here where I just go after them, but probably not. I'm going to dodge his attack, so I will take 0 damage here either way, but let's just start killing stuff. I'm going to try to use the hotkeys more. I have misclicked and used a potion before. T and E being so close together on the hotkeys, I don't like using the move and press E to return because I'm afraid I'm going to press T one time and end my turn. So he's giving barricade, so I do want to kill him. And I'm being straight attacked by 1. I think if I evade him, I don't take the max health damage anyway. So when I get my globe, doesn't really matter how I do this. This evasion, I actually want to test this. I'm going to leave him alive and see if I take max health damage when I evade his attack. So let's see here. I'm at 49. I wonder if it changes on that stat screen. Okay, I dodge it. I don't have the debuff for max health. So as long as you dodge the attack, you don't take the E drain either when hitting a player. So I guess that makes sense, but sometimes the descriptions are a little, I don't want to say off, but hard to, like, not exactly what the devs are meaning by them. So this is a nice, easy early fight. Like, I don't have to pick up all my gloves. I don't have to do everything perfectly. It's Mosscloak. He's very strong early. Definitely don't need the health. Frostbite's okay sometimes. There are vestiges that give you Frostbite, but I don't think any of his bindings do. Like the augments for his bindings. So crit damage is good. I really like crit builds on Mosscloak. But his poison builds are also very strong. I will just take the flat damage here. I would rather get the increased flurry range. And I may actually... I don't like re-rolling Grey Talents, but I will possibly re-roll for that. Just because I feel it is one of the stronger low-level talents. I'm going to re-roll for Blink or Cleave here. I don't want to take Blink on everyone, but I feel like Mosscloak is so strong anyway. I don't really feel bad. So here's Cleave. Cleave just helps with his AoE. He's kind of short on AoE. And whereas Magma Miner, I feel his AoE can be solved with a Chain Lightning. It's a lot harder for Mosscloak because his flurry damage throws a bunch of small damage abilities at him, so they kind of take a small bit of damage instead of one big burst like Smash on Magma Miner. So Chain Lightning's not horrible on him, but it's just not as good as somebody who has a really big single target hit. Okay, I do have my Cleave, so I am going to be a little bit greedy here. I will dodge his attack, so I'm not worried about him yet, but I do want to put damage on him, for sure. Because next turn he'll be doing some buff that I'll have to deal with. I do just want to be a little greedy this turn, though. I think this will... 89... Yeah, this will kill him even if I don't use my flurry, so I'll save my flurry. Save my globe for next turn to go after him. Probably should have used my fish. I didn't look if this was a hard combat or not. This is getting rough. He should die and give me all my money. I have to use this at least once, which kind of sucks because it's lower damage, but it's just to get in range here. May... 6 damage is fine. I don't need to waste a 20 pot on 6. I probably should have used this fish though, but I can use it at the end of this battle if I'm going to a hard fight. Taking a little bit of early damage isn't the end of the world. He's got physical immune up. It's easy to tell, like whichever one's on the left. Physical shield 60. So this one's magic. So if I'm going to focus one of these two, it should be this one. They're both straight attacking me, so I can dodge one of their abilities. In this case, I'm going to go towards this globe, stay at a one-turn move, and start working on both. It may be better to grab this now to get my cooldowns, though. Kind of see where I can go. Can I attack all 3? Yes, I can. Without being in the ink was what I was testing there. Okay, I may just have to move out of here, because I'm not going to make it out if I attack anything, so that's fine. These are the last 3 mobs, and I'm still at 43. It's a very good health total. Need to kill 2 of them, but it shouldn't be a problem with all these globes. They are a little spread out. But not spread out enough. Maybe I do it this way. Oh, I didn't take my friend's advice and check my distances. Saved. So I got advice, which is really good advice, to just check the distance if I could attack, if my attack can reach, and then kind of reset my position. Really good advice. I just have to get in the habit of using it. I did take no damage there, so I was just saved by having enough damage, basically. Alright, I am 7 HP away, but if I see crit damage or crit chance, I will take it over health unless I'm really struggling. I am not struggling yet. I don't like early poison talents. They're okay if you have a poison vestige and you want to just start building poison. I'm fine with just putting a little bit of extra bleed on this just to spread out the gray talents. I don't want to put double damage, but double gray talent damage on there. It's okay, but again, I like to spread out my gray talents, whether that's right or wrong. I have a lot of money because I killed that. I could go to an early shop, but I don't like spending my money at the shop. I do have 3 glyphs, so I'm going to go to the Sea Breach. This is dangerous on a lot of classes, because if you get a bad... I killed myself on Clairvoyant, taking 35 damage, thinking I was doing something well. Okay, this is fine. 2 glyphs for 10 max health. I don't need to heal for full. I don't like taking increased damage. That just seems crazy to me. Unless you want to challenge yourself. Alright, hard fight, superior vault. I should eat my fishy here, I think. I don't have another potion, but I still think it's smart to kind of use some resources early. I could have saved it too, but I don't get it the first turn of combat if I save it. And the hard fights sometimes, especially early, you can get some really bad modifiers. Like you've probably possibly seen it in some of my other runs where I got just some horrible modifiers and end up taking like half my health damage. I can hit them both if I just move with one attack. This is a crit though. I don't really want to waste a crit on one. So I'm just going to move beforehand. Lose 1 movement point, but it's okay. Pretty far away from my globe. Another one should spawn. I do have a good cleave here. It's not even a crit cleave and it's still killing him in 1 shot. That's pretty amazing. 260. I knew it was strong early, but that's way stronger than I expected. I do take 2 damage because of the modifier. I think I just kill him. I can't get to that globe. I don't need it. 2 guys. I'll just grab the globe, get my flurry cooldown, and maybe be able to kill both. I can do my little test here. I can hit both. 2 attacks, so we're good. 3 more spawning and 1 globe. Oh, 4 more spawning, I'm sorry. I'll just stand right in the middle. 5. This must be a lot of little guys. Yeah, this is fine. But yeah, look, I get to take 5 damage just because they have Blight Bomb. I could play this fight perfectly, but because I'm on Inkbound difficulty or rank, I could still take a ton of damage just because they're like, oh, you're doing well, huh? Take 5 damage for killing little Blight. So, yeah. Back down to 46 out of 60. So I can start taking health if I want. I don't want magic power. Poison damage is good on this. Like, he has so many augments. But I am going to start taking health. 15 would take me to full, but I still have a boss to fight too. So I'll take 1 health at least. I like all of these. Quill Charm is just basically, 20% damage. Every source is what it says. So your poison, everything. 20% damage is nice. This is 20% physical and 8% damage resist. But it has no other... These are kind of boring, whereas this one gives me a crit. And I've already taken 2 crit damages. So I really like the stuff that gives you an auto crit. Very consistent crits is nice because it helps you clear mobs that are going to give you trouble that round. Somebody's attacking you directly, somebody's doing a nasty aura. So I do like the things that'll give you auto crits. So I may take this poison, or I may take the shield dash. I don't like the poison flurry. Like, yeah, you can have 5 shurikens and throw 10 stacks of poison on them, but this already stacks 6 and you can toss it more. Otherwise, it stacks 2. So 3 poison tip throws does as many as a 5 shuriken, and I'm typically only throwing the flurry with about 3. So that, you know, this poison tip throw is just way more efficient than a poison flurry. I don't mind the shielding dash. If I had a talent for shields or an augment, maybe I would take it. But right now, I just think the poison tip throw is better. It does mean I should have looked at this before I chose the health, and maybe I take the poison damage over the health, but I think I need the health. I do want to top off at 60 at some point. I can reroll this once. Poison Vapor is okay, but then I am all damage and no utility. Cultivate is okay, but it kind of takes a good binding augment to really set it off. Shield Wall is just always good. I do need Spiked, so maybe I just take Shield Wall to help me finish my quest. I'm getting like 1 evasion a turn when I dash, but I'm only 6 out of 40, right? So let's just take Spiked. It means I have no Blink, which is fine. I'm definitely still going to take Blink when I take some modifiers that put pools down below the enemies, because I end up on top of pools that damage me quite often because of that. I never changed his thing, did I? Guess not. He's still in the platinum one. Not that it really matters. It's just really pretty, right? Anyway, back to upgraded bindings. I have 500 quillings, almost 600, so. Crit damage is okay, but it's my last one, so I don't want to do that. I really like the full cost discount. It means I can always cast my dash. 3 stacks of Spiked will help me finish my quest faster. I think full cost discount is the best, so I will take it. I would like the spikes to help me finish my quest up here, but I think I shouldn't have too much trouble finishing it. Again, I don't want the poison flurry. Quick dash is okay, but it'll be the last talent. I'd like to have epic options available for these, so I'll just take the shielding cleave. I could re-roll here, but it's a green. I typically don't like to re-roll greens and grays. There are times for it, but in general, I don't like to re-roll them. Just testing some things. The bosses do get finicky when you try to walk into them. It looks like they are exactly 1 pixel away from... Okay, I can 3-shot them, but I have to be behind them. So let's try to work our way back behind them while killing this guy. I don't know if I'll have enough since cleave costs 2. I should be able to just one-shot him with the Shuriken Flurry. Grab that. Now the problem will be, I can make it back here actually, but probably not at an angle I need. So yeah. That would be all my movement points there. So I will dodge one of their attacks, so I can just kind of move here and kill him. I could have gotten a better position to hit the boss too, right? Go ahead and kill him too, so he doesn't even have a chance to attack me next turn. Good turn. We started this with 6 out of 40, so it'd be nice to see where we end on the boss stacks. I do definitely want to hit the boss with the cleave whenever I use it to get the bleed stacks on him. So I may ignore him again and just kind of hit these two. Oh, the boss is direct attacking me, so maybe I kill this guy to dodge the boss. I can save this orb. Getting one more attack on the boss doesn't really matter this turn. It'd be better to just kind of clear. Let him take some dot damage. You have a crit flurry this turn. So I probably just do this. So he had a bunch of shield from the 5%er here. I was trying to see if the dot damage would take him down, but it won't. We'll work him down a little. Get the poison on him. Just make him easier to kill next turn. So when hit, every time I hit him, he gains attack. I always forget the bosses, like their buffs. Oh, this is a crit. I would rather crit you. Should stand out of his AoE. I already know I can't hit both of them. My flurries and just gonna start using my shield wall so I get more stacks for my quest. I don't need it, I'm dodging, but it seems like I'm not gonna need it this fight anyway, so might as well work on finishing my quest. Does he spawn mobs every round? I thought he stopped after a while. This is gonna give him a bunch of stacks. This is what I don't like. It's gonna give him at least 2. So he should go from 8 to 10 if I'm right. 11. So hit him 3 times. It's okay, I can dodge. I'm just gonna run out of room to dodge his AoE. So I want to be at least 45 health to heal to full at the end. I would rather hit these 2 with the cleave because he's almost dead. I could probably hit all 3. But he's almost dead, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay, he went into his next phase. Save my flurry. Just wait over here. I need to get used to pressing T to end my turn too. Alright, this is a crit flurry, so see if I can hit the boss and multiple guys. Even if I take a little ink damage, I think it's worth to hit as many as possible. I don't have the range upgrade, so I'm thinking 3 is the most I'm going to be able to hit. Yeah, it's pretty much 3 every way. If that's the case, then I'd rather not take ink damage, if possible. It's one of those 1 pixels. Alright, I'm just going to take the ink damage. Oh, no, I'm not, because I get debuffed for the whole run now. Forgot about that. What if we do these 3? Yeah, I should have just done these 3 to start. I wanted one of the higher HP guys to be in it, but whatever. This is fine. I could also charge through him to get the marked, but I can do it here. Hit him with a crit. Shuriken, still good. Maybe I can hit all 3 here. Yeah. Oh, it did miss this guy. I got another crit though, no problem. I just wanted to use my shield wall again to my quest. Okay, I'll probably use my... He's doing 17, and he's going to do even more after I... flurry his... So he's actually doing 1 over. But that's fine, again. As long as I'm at 45, I'll get a full heal after he dies. Let's go ahead and grab the globe. I'll have cleave up next turn, which is stronger than my flurry. So maybe... he's probably dead anyway, right? Let's just try. I should use my shield wall again. Get more spiked. Easy run. Oh, this is what sucks about using your early rerolls. So now I have to take this, and this is the last ascension I would want. Especially these two, because neither one of these gives me more spikes for my quest, right? I do like gain resistant. I am going to take force field because I've never taken it. So I like to put things in action to see. This is another evasion. I typically don't need it unless I get rid of tracker's cleats. But in this case, it does give me more dodge for my quest. And these other two talents are just kind of meh, especially for purples. Like the cooldown for my shield matters a little bit, but I can get it other ways, so I'll just take the evasion. It's good for my quest, it's a good talent. It is an epic going into my dash. It's just fine. It is good against this boss too. The Cinder boss, a lot of his adds... Oh! No! Yeah, so it only turns down the background, so at least that's a nice little fix for this quest until I finish. This is such a long quest. They should have something turn off that sound, because you have to pick up, what is this, like 6 different vestiges once this Song of the Sea turns on. Yeah. Crit chance and crit damage. I'll take crit chance. I've taken a bunch of crit damage, and the only crit I'm getting is the auto one, right? So we'll take crit chance to try to get more. The movement one's definitely going to be the easiest one. So let's just take it. I don't think there's anything to really prove on Mosscloak. You know, I'm taking the easier talents. I could probably win with the harder ones, but he's not someone I feel like there's many bad choices on. Definitely go for the vault. We can turn the music back on. Just leave everything at 75 except for the sound effects. Maybe we'll take these to 95. Oh, fishy. I'd like to save this crit cleave for when he pops up. I may have to use my dash, but the cooldown reduction should bring it back up for next turn. I'm just gonna move, do it, since there's only 2 guys to kill. I could put damage onto him too. He's gonna phase next turn. I need to make sure I try to kill him. Oh, it's very close. I wonder what happens when I use this with no mana. This isn't a hard fight. I'm going to go ahead and do it. See if it puts it on cooldown. I'm 90% sure it will, but again, I've never taken this talent, so... Yeah, if I misclick and get no armor, I can still put it on a 6-turn cooldown. I can ignore all 3 of these guys. I will have to kill them next turn to not take the ink drain, but I really feel like I need to kill this guy. Empowered phasing means he's going to get a bunch of extra damage. So we'll take this to get our dash back up. Actually, we need to pop his dodge first. That's the other thing I don't like about the dodged enemies. It doesn't show them blinking because they're not going to take damage. So it's hard to tell. Because you can mouse over enemies and their health will pop up. So I can see just a tiny yellow outline. And that's indicating that he's being hit even though he'll take no damage. That's just a tough UI feature. You know, how do you solve that? Because he's not going to take damage. You can't show him taking damage. I want to be as... I can kill this guy with the cleave too, so... I want to be close and be able to move out of his ink. Which I can't where I'm at. So I went too far. So you can see I'm going to take ink damage here. But... I think it's still worth to not lose the movement point. Just take 4 damage, I think. I really want to kill this guy, but he has so much HP I probably can't. I do have 3 shuriken, but no crit. Let's just do 1 attack. We'll just add some more poison to him. Save shuriken for some of these guys that are going to attack me. I will have 2 dodges too, so I don't really have to worry about the little guys. But so far, I have never taken ink damage when I use a movement ability in it to get out of it. So I'm guessing that's a feature. Blink, leap, dash just there. I was in ink when I casted it, but I took no damage. I took 4 earlier when I hit the worm in it, but you can see I'm already evading twice, so his attack is not going to hit me anyway, but I might as well kill him. Get close, as close as I can to my orb without taking AoE damage. I don't really have to hit this little guy with my dash. Like, he's gonna die no matter what I do. I am gonna grab my other orb even though I don't get the cooldown. I just need the willpower this turn. I'm gonna dash far enough to where I'm not in the ink this time, hopefully. Said he dodged. I must have missed him with my initial throw, and I didn't realize it. It shouldn't matter. Again, this class is strong enough. I'm evading both of their attacks. Like, does this still give me spiked? I don't think it does because of this ascension. So this is useless for my quest now too. It was horrible not being able to re-roll it. It's not going to end the run or anything, just... Oh, come on. Thank you. I'll try it before I end this fight, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it just removes the spike too. So I should have took the other one in that case. But it's fine to test. Alright, he is dying. If I use this... Okay, I can kill him in one shot, so because this is going to take all my willpower too. Yeah, I gained no spiked, but I completed a quest. Probably the 25 shields in a turn quest. That's exactly what I meant to do. I'm not getting spiked anymore, so I don't really need magic power either. I might as well re-roll, but let's look at what if any of those are useful. I don't have any magic for Hex. I don't want to get hit a lot. I'm evading everything that attacks me. So it's definitely Quill Charm unless I re-roll, but these are greens. Quill Charm's fine. Additional shield doesn't matter. I will just take the Shatter most likely. I would like to get damage on this instead. Let's just take the shield talent. Like, doesn't matter, but it's a green. I will re-roll this. Okay. I like crit chance. Crit damage is good as well, but this gives me 20. I'm getting one free crit, but it's nice to get multiple crits. Like, I want 3 crits every turn. The throw, the flurry, and the cleave, so. We'll just go to we have no glyphs for the sea breach, so it means there's more bricks, more possible useless sea breaches. I really like sea breaches early because you can get an early epic and just completely destroy the game with a broken build. This is interesting. Bindings having no cooldown is kind of cool. I could probably go glass cannon. I've never taken this. If there's ever a run to take it, it's with a broken class, so let's take it. I really hate incoming damage. Like, there's some damage you can't avoid. So taking 100% extra when you can't avoid some of it. But I already have more max HP. I'm not really, like, I'm in Inkbound level. I don't care if I lose runs. I just want to try everything. I do kind of know what 10 ability power is based on other items I've had and, you know, playing Magma Miner who can get 10 ability power every turn. But still, I don't know what 100% incoming damage looks like in some cases, so let's just see if it's as bad as I think it is. If it ends the run, it ends the run. It's okay. I wonder if I take 100% Blight Bomb, so I take 2 instead of 1. So these are some of the things we can kind of test. I can one-shot the birds, and I can dodge 2 out of 3 of them anyway. I didn't one-shot this one. The poison will kill him. I'll just get next to my globe. Like, he's gonna die. I want to save and use my orb next turn to cleave this guy. My crit cleave. He doesn't have the dodge this time, which is nice. I don't care about the little guys. I'm just gonna worry about the big guy first off. I will land in his gunk, but I should be able to walk out of it over here. That's really good. 2,000 damage. 1848. Doesn't look like I can really cleave both. So I'm dodging 2 out of 3 of the attacks. I should kill at least one of the little guys. It should show me taking 0 here. It does. Then I'll work on him again. It means the other one I'm not going to have any cooldowns for, but it's fine. There's a bunch of other crap I can worry about. Thankfully the little stuff tends to line up in a good area, so I can kill 4 with one shot here. I will have to grab a globe. This one's disappearing anyway, right? So to use my dash. Just to make sure I don't take the damage from him. It's a lot of damage. Why is he doing so much? Oh, I'm kind of in a lot of bomb stuff too. Why am I still taking 4 damage? Is he gonna die? Yeah, he dies. That should only do 2 though. 100% of 1 is 2, right? I wonder if I can shield it. I can. Well, we'll look in the combat log and see. I mean, 100%, unless I'm crazy, 100% of 1 is 2, right? It's not 4. So I'm dodging his attack, and those are the only 2 mobs around. Let's just see. I did block it. see if we can see what it was. So it's got to be lower than this. These are bomb bits when I was killing them. Inkstain died. Burrower deer zero. So it's not going to tell me what he was supposed to do. But it showed a 4. So it looked like... Do I show somewhere where it says how much extra damage I'm taking? So I don't see where it shows this 100% increase anywhere. And if anybody else knows where it's at or sees it, then let me know. But I see a damage resist, but not a incoming damage anywhere. But yeah, maybe I'm just misthinking. Maybe my math is bad. 100% of 1 is not 2, it's 4. Okay, let's just clear out this turn. I can dodge 2 out of the 6 attacking me, but I can also just kill all of them mostly. There is a lot of AoE damage, so I'm going to take something here most likely. There are no safe spots because of bombs. I also need to grab my orb to get my dash, which means I won't be able to dash him. Oh yeah, I will. There's 2 orbs. I could actually dash him this turn too. There is a tiny little spot here. Can I reach it? Maybe. If I attack once and move just a little bit. Okay. This is going to be hard to gauge without leaving myself a movement point. They're dying anyway, right? They are not. How is that not enough poison damage to kill them? Game's being weird. I'm gonna move over here. If they're not dead, I should dodge them both anyway. Just to see. I'll see if I hit this little pixel perfect anyway. I did not. See, I'm in this ink, so I need to move. Still taking 12 damage. They are dying now. So I'm taking 12 damage from this AoE. So it looks like this little pixel spot is not pixel perfect. That is so much damage from the explosion. 12 damage is from his burrow pop-up. This is interesting. It shows me only taking 4 in the ink, which is what I would normally take. So maybe it doesn't consider the ink blob. This one shows 5. It's so interesting. I don't think there's a pixel here. It shows like one little tiny spot I could possibly stand in, but... Oh, never mind. There is one pixel here to stand in. I want to stand in this, though. I want to see if it is actually 4 damage. Because that means this isn't increased by 100%. It's only going to be mobs that hit me. So let's just stand in the ink and see. Yep. It was only 4. Alright. Let's go a little quicker now. It's good to test and see how the game mechanics work. I want to stay on the north side of him, move backwards. I don't want to take any ink damage now. I've already tested it enough. I probably won't be able to kill him this turn, but no big deal. I haven't been able to damage him at all until now, so just spam this fight until it's over. Oh, this sucks. I don't want to stand in... Like, I'll take less damage out here, but it's going to give me a stacking 5% extra damage. I would rather just take the... Actually, I can shield. It's fine. I need 2 shields. I'll save my cleave for next turn. I can go ahead and flurry. Go ahead and use that once. Yeah. Well, force field became useful. Oh. I should have... Well, I should have shielded there. I took the damage from his blow up, but maybe we can see how much it was. Yeah, why is he doing 4 damage? Am I crazy? It's 100% of 1, 2, not 4? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't have any willpower stacking right now. But this is still probably the best one. Defeating an enemy smiting the nearest enemy is nice. It's free damage as you kill stuff. It's a lot better in other fights. There's only 3 mobs in the Cinder fight. I think Inkly map's probably better, but it's pretty close, honestly. I don't have any fire or frostbite, so... I'll take the Inkly map here. I could reroll. I have enough quillings for a legendary, but... more crit chance. I'm 11 away from full, so the heal is not bad. It only wastes 1 HP. But I typically don't take heals until I really feel like I start needing them. And even then, sometimes I don't take them. I just take the risk. This is what I wanted earlier, just extra damage on cleave. Crit damage is okay, but I'm kind of naturally building it as well. Though that does double it. I would rather have something better. You know, an epic talent. The flurry isn't bad considering I have no augments on it right now, but I just like the extra cleave damage. Gets a crit, it's that much more damage. The Shuriken each turn will be better, but if I get like a Shuriken talent, I really like Ricochet. Sharpshoot is really good as well, but it's one of those where you want to be a little more careful. You want to try to hit everything at max range. Ricochet is just good fun no matter what you do, right? Just bouncing the... bouncing the ninja stars around. They're all kind of shurikens, aren't they? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Ricochet is just fun. We'll grab it. It's good too. Like even against bosses, they typically have ads, right? So it's not typically wasted. I don't think I'm gonna buy the bindings here. I don't care about the shield bindings except for maybe Spike now. I only have 1 left on Ricochet and 2 left on Flurry. And then that'll put me at a lower total. I still do... we'll just go. We'll get the bindings. One of these might be spikes. There we go. Spikes it is. Just to make it more useful when I use it. Bleed's okay. I don't want the poison. I don't want bleed to be my last, so here we go. Cooldown on shield wall. It has saved me some damage, right? It saved me 12 damage that last fight. So it's not useless, it's just not very useful with my build. Definitely go for the Heroic Vault. We still got 2 open Vestige slots. The glyphs are okay, but there's not a ton I'm gonna reroll now. You know, getting the perfect epic augment isn't really gonna matter. Alright, he's got the phasing again. We can't actually go after the guy here. I think I will. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this with some nice bouncy action. I'm gonna do less damage because he's burrowed this turn, but I want my money. Maybe I save the cleave, and it should get the crit next turn, unless Ricochet does. I need to be out of this though, so I guess we just step back. It's actually not bad damage for him being burrowed. Did almost half his health. Little guys I'm not really worried about. We'll do this once just to pop his evasion. Got our money. The cleave's gonna kill him without even marked. So bye-bye. I either need to kill him or dash so I don't take that damage. Look at how much damage I'm taking. It shows him doing 20. Why am I only taking 18? I have 2 shield. Yeah. That was the easiest answer in the world, and I'd looked right past it. So I'm wondering if it just increases their attack because of this 100%. Like if this guy typically has 4 attack, but now he has 8. This guy has 10 attack, but now he has 20. I'm wondering how it does that calculation, like where it does it really. I grabbed the right globe. Go me. I should just go after this guy. Like, I'm gonna dodge his attack anyway as soon as I do this, but... Ooh, perfect ricochet. Just blow up every guy. I did remove his shield as well. Or his dodge, but that doesn't matter. I'm not really going after him. I'd rather kill this guy down here. But I may not be able to. Which means I should just dash out. Maybe I can reach him from here. Let's do our little test. Oh, I won't be able to get to the spot I want to check. It looks like I will be able to reach him. It's really close. I still got to get out of this AoE. So that 1 pixel may be the difference in me being able to hit him or not, though. So yeah, I'm taking inky damage there. I'm taking AoE damage there. It looks really close, though. Maybe if I pinpoint it with the mouse instead. Oh yeah, there we go. I do have 1 globe over there. I'll have to kind of like walk to it because I used that. Alright, let's get some spiked. Hopefully I don't need it this turn, but... This will pop his dodge. Or not. It showed it bouncing to him at one point, but it's fine. Alright, 1 step and I'm out of the ink. I am going to damage him, even though he's burrowed. There's no point to hold it. I can probably still kill him. Oh, well, Flurry is actually okay to use on dodging enemies because it throws multiple shurikens, right? So you only miss one of them. It might actually be better to use that than my Ricochet because Flurry isn't augmented. So I only missed the first 87 damage and then the rest goes through, right? Whereas Ricochet, but I did go mark him, so not a big deal. Like, he was dead anyway, but it's just good to be aware of the mechanics like that. Flurry isn't completely pointless against a dodging enemy. If you have 5 shurikens, you're only going to miss the first one. I don't like any of these. I am going to actually re-roll here. 600 quillings is kind of like a weird dead zone, and I don't have any quilling vestiges right now to build up to 800 or so to get 2 legendaries. 1 wheel for crit is fine. Crit inflicting days is also fine. It gives me a lot of crit as well. I think this might be one of these quests. If that's the case, I'll take it. Nope, wrong quest. It's this one. Shining Circlet. Gain will with Sea Trickle, Stone Blossom, Unstave, and Mirrors Pact. So it's either Sea Trickle, I guess is. Yeah. So it's none of these. 15% crit would give me 41%. I think the willpower is better. This is just interesting because of all the crit it gives. And Dazed is never bad. The fact that it's only twice per turn makes it pretty good against bosses, but not as good against high health multi, when you have 4 or 5 high health guys that you can't clear. I will take the will. Will is never bad, right? Having more energy to be able to take care of stuff. 100% crit damage again. I probably will take the stockpiled flurry. I only have 2. I don't want to reroll this. I'd rather reroll an epic. And then we'll take more crit damage. The heal's not bad, but I'm still at 49, right? Out of 60. So I didn't take any damage. Unless I make a mistake, I really shouldn't take much damage. Even though this build isn't the strongest, like Mosscloak is just very strong in general. I took this last time and I didn't even notice it. So I'm not going to take it again. Is this the last shop before the boss? I'm not going to re-roll here. I'll wait until the very last shop, just in case. I could buy the health here, but it does put me below being able to re-roll once. I think if I re-roll here, like, I don't have a guaranteed legendary vestige, where the very last shop always gives me a guaranteed. At least it seems like it. Sometimes I even get 2 in there. So I always save at least 400 or 5 or 6 so I can re-roll and try to get something to finalize my build for the boss. The final boss. This should only be the second boss. Just a casual 3375 damage on this first hit. Alright. I am dodging, but I can't get all the way out of his AoE without grabbing this. It's too much damage in here, even if I shield for 20. I could shield for 10 out here and only take... if I grab this globe. Or I could probably grab that globe and just walk out. Nope. So it's good to just grab that and then use the shield wall once. Take 1 damage. As long as I'm at, what? 45? I just finished my draft. I completely forgot about this. But yeah, as long as I'm at 45, I'll be full health after this boss. Let's just go ahead and clear these with Ricochet. He's charging, so all I have to do is move to the right. I'm probably not going to hit him at all this turn. I probably can actually put him into his next phase. Let's just see what our crit flurry does. Yeah, it's actually doing it right now. So I'll do that and then just step out of the bomb. This is fine. He's charging this way and I have a bunch of little mobs to kill. So I may wait for him over here. Let's just get through some of the early kills first. I should have probably spread that differently because now I've got two completely split guys. I can just do this. I have enough globes. I have one I have to pick up. Just so I one-shot them both. Grab the globe that's disappearing and just wait for him. He's got his shield, the 5% shield this turn. We'll just toss the ricochet. It is a crit, so still not doing any damage because that shield does poison him. Definitely don't want to take ink damage. I think I'm gonna grab both globes here to get my... Actually, it's still one away. So I'll grab the globe that's going away. Probably just use Shuriken. I've got 5 of them, so... Or Flurry. I can back away. He's doing his AoE. Instead of moving, it's probably better to just keep 2. Yeah, just use it here. Take 0 damage. I'm already at 42, so I'm not going to get a full heal. I don't want to take any more. This is actually turning out to be okay, force field. I did still finish my quest too, so just a little slower. I only have 1 fight after this and the other boss. The faster you finish this, the stronger your run usually, right? I've gotten it so early on my Weaver in the first act, before the first boss. And he's in a really bad spot to do damage. Surrounded by fire, surrounded by ink. I don't want to take any more damage. I could push in here and do more. This is actually a really close call. I don't have a lot of cooldowns. I do want to get this orb. I'm at least going to charge him and grab the orb. So I want to be as close to the orb as possible. I'm not going to take damage grabbing the orb in here, so I can walk through all this mess. And then, oh, I do have a crit cleave, so this is good. I'll just walk out. I still have 4 left. Oh my god, I might just kill him. That crit cleave is so strong. 3,500. Yeah, he's just dead. Why is that so strong? 570. Oh, it's because I have so much crit damage. And ability power from the glass cannon. Yeah. So I'm not used to Mosscloak having so much ability power. I have 0 physical power and I still just crit him for, what, 3,500? And then the very first hit was, what, 3,800? I won't be able to scroll that far, but 3,900. It is marked, so they're getting 100% extra crit, right? Or incoming damage. So I'm putting a glass cannon on them every time I charge through them. Alright, I don't have burn. I have minimal shield gain, so I guess it's just gaze. This isn't bad, but it's not great either. I don't have any magic damage. But I also have no physical power, so... I don't know if I've ever finished a run with Mosscloak with 0 physical power. This is interesting. I do have 1 reroll here. This is just basically more damage because it's 46 than 46 plus 46. So if you have all 5 Shuriken or Flurry available, I guess it is Shuriken. So the throw ability that shows Shuriken, like it's so hard to explain these since they're similar. But the Flurry that throws all your built up Shurikens, this is really good. It's best with the talent that dashes and gives you 5 automatically. You can kind of just blow through a bunch of things. If I reroll here, what am I looking for though? Cleave? I think Relentless Barrage is fine. I'll reroll for an epic talent if I want. I guess I could have looked at this. I actually really like Spinning Throw, especially with Ricochet. Just, it's less minus 15 damage, but you just throw an extra. You throw an extra one, and then they're ricocheting, so you're throwing them twice. So I'll have one more epic augment to look at. Yeah, I said fast run, but oh my god, the noise. This is nice. All right, 57 out of 60 is not bad. I think once I start the fight, that noise stops. So let's see. I'm gonna turn the noise back on for a second. I'm sorry. I think it stops as soon as we start this fight, and hopefully it doesn't come back. But let's see. It does not. All right. Well, we're doing this one with no music. Sorry. That background noise is just really bad. We'll get the sound effects. The music is so good. I hate that that quest kind of ruins it. These guys have a ton of HP. Well, he does. He's being gazed. He is actually the lowest HP too. It's fine to leave the gaze targets alive. Let's see what this does. I might be able to just kill these two with a dash cleave. How can I dash and hit both of them? So if I land over there, yeah, I can do it. So yeah, good tip. I can kind of move around and does not kill them, but I think my flurry will. It kills him at least, so I take no damage. He's the one doing all the damage to me right now. Might as well kill him too. Look, his attack is up to 36 because of that 100% extra I take. Alright. We'll run through this a little quicker. We should be able to just ricochet and kill these guys. Look how much damage that is. Because it's double bouncing, right? So crazy. I may have to use my shield wall here. So 2. I can throw one more because this orb disappears. We can actually kill him. Yeah. Why shield wall when Ninja Star is better? I won't have to get my Scavenger's Dash on him to kill. Like he'll just kind of die. Although I didn't check my range this time. I was doing much better on it, but I failed that time. Doesn't matter. Like, yeah, doesn't matter. Alright, our sound is still, yes, the most annoying sound in the world. Use all your rerolls. Not saving them for next run, so I could reroll this or take crit damage, or I can reroll this epic augment. Discounted flurry is fine. Let me look. It's only showing me one, so it's only going to be on flurry. Let me see if there's another flurry one that I would like. Destructive flurry. So where it's 10 extra damage. So I'll take that. I'm not really having willpower problems. So yeah, there's destructive flurry plus 10 damage for everyone. So that I think compounds with this where it's plus 46. I think they go 56, 66, 76 plus 46. So I think it works like that, but I'm not 100% sure. We can check it with the combat log if I remember, but I think it definitely makes the Relentless Barrage ability better. I'm only missing 3 health. Get the crit damage. Get more evasion. I don't think it matters. If anything kills us, it's going to be Pox, but not even that should kill us. Unfortunately, the invasion is the best here. This paradigm shift is really good if you have really low cost abilities. But this force field kind of messes it up since it takes all of my energy to cast it. So yeah, it's probably just Bottled Whirlwind. I don't have burn, so that one's useless. I could re-roll once here because I will not have... Actually, I will do that. And then I can re-roll once in the shop and pick a legendary. Smite for 115 damage a turn. Or defeating to gain 1 shuriken. There's not a lot of enemies in this fight, right? There's 3 at most, I think. And then the boss. So Tracker's Contract's not as good here. I don't really think this is that good anyway. For a purple, only getting 1 extra shuriken for a kill. I guess when you have a bunch of little mobs, you get your 5 stack of shuriken really quickly. The easiest way to get 5 is just take the epic talent on dash. Then you can kind of bounce around, take the dash, reset cooldown, all that. Yeah, Smite is the best here. Shocked is okay, but it would have to be when I hit the mobs with Cleave, because all of my other abilities are kind of just bouncing or doing the damage anyway. So we'll just take the free damage with Smite. I probably don't need the Tracker's Cleats anymore. In fact, I know I don't. So we'll just get rid of the Tracker's Cleats. We gain 1 evasion. We shouldn't need 2. Like, the other mob should be dead every time. Okay, I think the boss turns off this sound. But we'll wait until we get to the boss to turn the music back on. BGM. Background music. If I get a good thing, I can heal for the 3 HP, but again, it doesn't matter. Oh, this is what I wanted on that obelisk run. This is actually good on anybody who just spams attacks too. Even if, like, this is so much better than I thought it was. I'm gonna actually take this just to kind of prove to everyone how good this is. Although it's pretty bad with glass cannon, so I don't want to be standing and stuff. Ugh. I'm still taking it. Even with glass cannon. We're gonna make this work. What do I get rid of though? Do I get rid of my free crit? I have 26%. This is actually interesting. These are all very similar. The Quill is only 2 ability power. Inkly Map's gonna be more until I get to 1, and then it's less. So for only 1 cast. So Inkly Map's definitely better. I'm keeping Glass Cannon. I think it's just Quill. It's between Quill and Counter Assistance. I do like just the free crits. This is 20% damage. This is 20% crit damage and a free crit every turn. So I think it's pretty close. But yeah, I will get rid of Quill. I'm taking Needle. Nim's Oath is probably better, or I could re-roll and find something even better. But I just kind of want to show how good Needle is. And now I can heal for 3 HP. Alright, let's go. Boss time. And hopefully music back on time. Alright, no more annoying sound and some nice chill boss music. Okay, I got a crit on my barrage. I should be able to hit both of them with it. Maybe not though. I might have to be on that side of him because this guy's model is so much bigger. But these guys you can kind of stand on top of. Did look like there was a slot there that was hitting both of them, but maybe not. Yeah, if I had the increased range, Oh wait, there was a slot right there. Maybe I'm crazy. We're gonna focus him, and I only have one evasion now, so I have to be careful. I do want to stand outside the AoE. So by the end of the turn, I'm going to show how much spikes we get. And I think we only lose half of it every time we're hit, or at the end of every turn. We can kind of look at that together as well. I don't even have to dash through him. I can just kill him with normal attacks. Maybe dash through these two and get a crit cleave off next turn. Let's just start it up. I don't think we're going to have any problem either way. Okay, I got 20 spikes from that one attack because of all the bounces and the extra. Maybe no, this is 42. I can't stand in here. I need to be careful. I don't have a blink to save me. So I just need to make sure I get out. I need to kill him and dash. Preferably that way, close to the globe. This is not killing him. So we should just dash now to make sure we kill him. Okay. Take 0. We still have our one ability power, or one ability left. This is enough damage to just do it. It's kind of hard to tell how much that does, unless that's just the 600. No, see, it's 400, 600, 700. It did like over 3,000 damage in that one attack. The magic gaze hit him as well from the eye. After I killed this guy, the eye went to him. So he got hit with every magic gaze from every relentless barrage that hit him there. Pretty strong. Alright, somehow we still have another willpower. I guess we crit. That was our first crit, so we got the one free willpower. I'll just hit him again. Hits him twice for the ricochet and the spinning throw, and then the eye only hits him once though. So that's interesting. I don't know why. I feel like if he takes one hit here for every shuriken, why doesn't he take 2 hits of the eye here for the ricochet and spinning throw both hitting him? But it's fine. Let's go. I wonder if the Epox is going to do extra damage to me too. Okay, where is... Nobody hit me, so I won't be able to see the spike damage. I do still have 48 spikes though. So this is just going to get crazy to where I might be able to just one-shot the boss at some point because I'll have so many spikes. Just take one shot from him and see if he dies. I do want to cleave. I probably want to dash with the cleave. Let's grab this. Dash through both. Cleave. Start to send him into his next phase. I don't have to stand out of this because he's going into his next phase. Save my barrage. I will have 5 shuriken next turn for it. Kill him and clear my pox next turn. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have used my fish in the beginning. Like, Mosscloak's so strong, I don't even remember that I have consumables that I could use. I would like to barrage you too, but you keep spreading yourselves out. I wonder where this eye goes. The bird boss already has 3. I just don't want to deal with him right now. I'm just gonna barrage him. I don't care. Like, does the bounce hit both? No, it doesn't. So I just don't want to deal with him. Be a little lazy. Start spamming. I've kind of solved everything I wanted with this run. The only thing, how much pox, and it seems like the pox is doing the same. Again, I have 124 spiked here. If somebody hits me, they take 5,458 damage. And that's with 0 physical power, but 12 ability power. It's much easier to stack physical and magic than it is ability. Not only do the vestiges have higher physical and magic, the shrines offer 2 instead of 1, just for the, I think, greens. Up, the grays are only 1, but the greens up. I don't even think you can get ability power on a gray shrine, so. Alright, let's go. I may use my other potion here just so I don't feel dumb and I at least used everything. Big damage. I'm gonna keep my pox. I wonder if I just shield this. So right now I need to shield 3. I need to grab this. I get a free charge. So let's do that and attack him once. And then maybe I shield and see how much thorn damage I do. And if the thorn does probably just 1 stack of gaze on him. Let's do this. Do 1 attack. We crit, so we got 1 willpower back. Oh, we already put him in our next phase. We can't even test it. I'm taking 8 pox damage from 4 stacks, so I am taking double. That one's exactly double damage. I don't know why the other stuff wasn't. We'll grab this. I'm afraid he won't spawn another guy to clear my pox. So if I'm gonna die, it could be the pox. But you can shield the pox, so I'm not worried. I would like to test him taking damage, the spike damage, but I could take it for the cooldown reduction. I'll probably never be back over here anyway. I don't think I can reach him from here. Oh, I can. Yep, almost critting him with 1 4 shuriken. Oh, crit relentless barrage. 675 from the gaze. And since it hit him 5 times and crit for 861, like there's nothing he can do. I think I want to test the thorns. I'm afraid I'm gonna kill him if I hit him too much. He's already dead from the freaking thing, but this will go off after his turn, so I'm going to shield here and see if combat log wise the thorns kills him before. Oh, he's not dying now. He was dying before, but he's not now. I have 99 spikes, which is 4,000 damage, so that should kill him. So I think this is a visual bug. I think he dies. But let's see what happens. Oh, he got the shield. So he got the 5% shield. But at least we can see in the combat log now. So I only did 2,000 damage. So I wonder if half the spikes fell off before he attacked me. Because it was 4,000 and turned to 2,000. Still really good damage considering I can't build up a lot of spikes by attacking because he'll just die from my normal attacks, right? They're so strong. Let's grab this. Like, he's dead no matter what I do. I just want to see how hard I can hit him with this crit cleave. Eh. 3,800. Very straightforward run. So our first win on Inkbound with Mossy Boy. Very straightforward and easy. All right. That one still did take me over an hour. Lots of explaining. There was a lot kind of going on that will unfortunately be all I have time for. But yeah, I'm definitely still going to run multiple times, if not 1 or 2 runs a day, even while playing Diablo 4. I think release is Friday. My friends are all paid for the early version, so did I, unfortunately, but should be fun. I've always enjoyed Diablo, so. But I am still playing Inkbound. I enjoy the game. I can't wait to see their first update, especially the next class. They're already, I think, on the subreddit, and then some of the discords are already talking about some of the classes and theory crafting and some of the puzzles with the language and stuff. Like, I'm not a huge lore person, but I do like seeing the theory crafting and stuff like that. So that's all I had time for. Um, I will always discuss the decision-making parts, the vestiges, the augments, and spending of quillings and stuff, but the battle stuff is probably going to be toned down the more I do until changes are made. It is interesting seeing the combat log and going through and deciphering some of the things that aren't apparent in the descriptions, though. But yeah, I'm out of time for tonight. Hopefully I will have a few longer streams coming up this weekend, but bye-bye. Wave Mossy.